Fashion is always looking forward. It's an industry built on the promise of tomorrow, a relentless, beautiful pursuit of what's next. It's more than just clothing. It's a language we all speak, a visual representation of our times, our aspirations, and our collective mood. It's a constant conversation about what comes next, a dialogue between the past and the future, played out on the global stage. And in a world that moves faster than ever, understanding that future isn't just an advantage, it's a necessity. Today we are pulling back that curtain. We're inviting you on an exclusive journey into the heart of what's to come. This isn't about fleeting micro-trends or social media fads that burn out in a week. This is about the fundamental shifts in style, culture, and consumer behavior that will define how we dress. Welcome to your definitive style map for 2026. We've meticulously charted the course for the year ahead, providing a comprehensive guide to navigate the evolving landscape of fashion. Now, you might be wondering how we can predict the future with such confidence. This is not just a guess. It is a forecast built on real-world shifts, a synthesis of art and science. Our methodology is rigorous and multifaceted, drawing from a vast ecosystem of global intelligence. We are watching the runways, of course. From the established houses of Paris and Milan to the vibrant, innovative fashion weeks in Copenhagen, Seoul, and Lagos, we analyze every collection. We decode the silhouettes, the color palettes, and the underlying narratives that designers are presenting as their vision for tomorrow. Beyond the catwalk, we are analyzing retail movements. We track global sales data, monitor inventory levels, and study the rise of new shopping behaviors, from social commerce on digital platforms to the evolving role of the physical store. We see what you're searching for, what you're buying, and what you're leaving behind. And most importantly, we are tracking cultural tides. Fashion doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a mirror to society. We immerse ourselves in the worlds of art, film, music, and technology to understand the zeitgeist, the spirit of the age. This deep cultural listening allows us to connect the dots between a hit streaming series and the cut of a jacket, or between a global social movement and the color of the year. By weaving these threads together, runway, retail, and culture, we create a rich tapestry of what's to come. This guide will give you a clear vision of the trends that will shape our closets, empowering you to make informed, confident, and inspired choices. From the clothes we wear to the way we wear them, everything is evolving. The very concept of a wardrobe is changing, moving away from disposable fast fashion towards a more considered, personal, and versatile collection of pieces that tell a story. Get ready to discover the key looks for every season. This journey through 2026 is designed to be your ultimate guide, a trusted companion for navigating the styles of the year. We will break down the year season by season, because each chapter of the year has its own distinct personality, its own unique sartorial needs and desires. We start with the gentle awakening of spring, a season of renewal and soft optimism. Then, we move to the vibrant, expressive energy of summer, filled with bold colors and carefree silhouettes. After that, we embrace the rich textures and cozy layering of fall, a time for introspection and sophisticated comfort. Finally, we bundle up with the bold, protective statements of winter, where dramatic forms meet functional warmth. For every season, we will provide a complete picture. We'll dive deep into the key color palettes, the essential fabrics, the dominant silhouettes, and the must-have items. We'll explore footwear, accessories, and styling tips to help you pull it all together, from everyday wear to special occasions. And this vision is for everyone. We will detail the top trends for women's wear, menswear, and children's wear, ensuring this roadmap helps you prepare for the styles ahead, no matter who you are dressing. But what ties this entire year together? Beyond the seasonal shifts, there are powerful macro themes, the big ideas that cross every collection and every category. These are the foundational pillars of 2026 fashion. First, and most importantly, sustainability is no longer a niche idea or a marketing buzzword. It is central to the design process. It's the baseline expectation. We will see a continued rise in organic fabrics, recycled blends, and innovative low-impact materials derived from sources like algae and fruit waste. The focus is on circularity, creating clothes that are meant to last, to be repaired, and to be recycled at the end of their life. Next, gender-fluid silhouettes continue to break down old barriers. This is about more than just unisex clothing. It's about a fundamental shift towards inclusivity and personal expression. We'll see softer tailoring in menswear, oversized and architectural shapes in women's wear, and a shared vocabulary of garments that prioritize the wearer's comfort and identity over outdated gender norms. Technology is also weaving itself into our wardrobes in new ways. Smart textiles are emerging from the lab and into our lives, with fabrics that adapt to temperature, monitor our health, or even integrate subtle interactive elements. This isn't science fiction. It's the next frontier of functional, responsive apparel. Aesthetically, we will see a fascinating dualism at play, a mix of quiet luxury and bold statement pieces. On one hand, there's a deep appreciation for timeless, beautifully crafted essentials. On the other, a joyful desire for self-expression through vibrant color and pattern, often inspired by cultural fusion, celebrating heritage and global interconnectedness through prints and motifs. And underpinning all of this, one theme will reign supreme: comfortable tailoring. The days of stiff, restrictive fits are a thing of the past. The new tailoring is relaxed, fluid, and designed for real life. Think soft-shouldered blazers, wide-leg trousers, and dresses that drape rather than constrict. It's about looking polished and put together without sacrificing ease and movement. The future of fashion is not about following rigid rules. It's about building a wardrobe that feels good, does good, and looks incredible. It is comfortable, conscious, and endlessly creative. So, let's begin our journey into 2026, starting with the hopeful bloom of spring. As we step into spring 2026, the world of women's wear blossoms with a theme we call soft tech and neo-nature. This isn't just a trend, it's a response to our times, a collective exhale after seasons of more rigid structure. It represents a yearning for harmony, a desire to blend the serene, organic beauty of the natural world with the sleek, intelligent innovations of modern technology. The result is a design philosophy that feels both deeply familiar and refreshingly futuristic. It's about finding softness in our digital age and precision in the wildness of nature. This season asks us to dress with intention, embracing a quiet optimism that is reflected in every color, fabric, and silhouette. This trend is a delicate dance between the organic and the artificial, creating a look that is both feminine and distinctly modern. It's a conversation where a field of wildflowers can be translated into a pixelated print, and the morning mist can inspire a high-performance, breathable textile. We're moving beyond simple nature-inspired aesthetics to a more integrated, thoughtful fusion. The color palette sets the stage, filled with soft, ethereal hues that feel like they've been filtered through a gentle morning light. These aren't just pastels, they are atmospheric tones designed to soothe and uplift. The core of the palette begins with powder pink, not a sugary juvenile shade, but a sophisticated, almost neutral tone like the first light of dawn. This is complemented by a creamy butter yellow, reminiscent of early spring blooms like primroses and daffodils, bringing a gentle, hopeful warmth. And anchoring the trio is a gentle, mist blue that feels like a cool morning haze over a calm sea. To ground these airy pastels, look for accents of soft clay and digital lavender, adding a contemporary, earthy depth. In fabrics, the story of duality continues. A standout material is tech satin, a fabric with a subtle, pearlescent gloss that is surprisingly breathable. Unlike traditional satins, this modern iteration often incorporates recycled fibers and a touch of stretch for comfort, making it perfect for all-day wear. Alongside it, we see a resurgence of sheer and semi-sheer textiles. Crinkled organza, recycled nylon voiles, and fine-gauge knits create an ethereal, layered effect. The focus is on materials that are light as air but engineered for life, offering beauty without fragility. Sustainability is key here, with many designers opting for plant-based synthetics and closed-loop production methods. This brings us to silhouettes and a key look for the season: intelligent layering. Think of a sheer organza blouse layered over a simple, structured tank top, or a see-through maxi skirt revealing a pair of tailored shorts beneath. This play on opacity and transparency is chic and modern, allowing for modesty while still feeling light and suggestive. It gives the wearer control over how much they reveal, making it an incredibly versatile and personal styling choice. Tailoring itself becomes softer. The structured blazers of past seasons are replaced by lightweight, often unlined versions that offer shape without restriction. They function more like a sophisticated cardigan, Trousers are wide-legged and skirts are long and flowing, creating a sense of graceful movement. The overall silhouette is elongated and fluid, designed to move with the body, not against it. Prints are where the neo-nature concept truly comes to life. Florals are reimagined through a digital lens. We're seeing delicate micro-florals that are almost pixelated in their detail, as if viewed on a high-resolution screen. On the other end of the spectrum are larger, blurred watercolor florals that look like they were painted on a screen, their edges softened and blended. These are not your grandmother's florals. They are artistic, abstract, and thoroughly contemporary. To put it all together, picture this key outfit: a woman wearing a lightweight butter yellow tailored blazer over a sheer micro-floral blouse. She pairs this with wide-leg trousers in a mist blue tech satin fabric that catches the light as she moves. The look is polished, yet relaxed, a perfect harmony of soft tailoring and innovative fabrics. Accessories complete the narrative. Jewelry is sculptural and organic, with polished silver and 3D printed pieces mimicking natural forms like smoothed river stones or delicate seed pods. Handbags are soft and unstructured, crafted from supple, plant-based leathers or technical nylon. Belts feature interesting details, like resin buckles with botanicals suspended within. And for footwear, comfort remains paramount. The foundation of the look is either the classic ballet flat, updated in soft pastels or metallics, or a pair of clean, minimalist sneakers. For a slightly more elevated option, the low-heeled mule in a sculptural shape provides a sophisticated finish without sacrificing ease. The woman who embraces soft tech and neo-nature is navigating the complexities of modern life with a calm sense of purpose. She is sophisticated, thoughtful, and effortlessly stylish, ready to embrace the new season with grace and confidence. As the warmth of the sun intensifies, summer 2026 invites us into a world we call global escape. For women's wear, this translates into a wardrobe that feels like a permanent vacation, but with a sophisticated, luxurious twist. A defining feature is the return of bold tropical prints, but they are elevated and artful. These prints adorn everything from flowing maxi dresses to chic swimwear cover-ups, a radiant bright coral that looks stunning against sun-kissed skin, a deep aqua blue that evokes the clarity of a hidden lagoon, and a zesty lime green that feels fresh and invigorating. Crochet makes a major comeback, appearing in beautiful, intricately patterned dresses and matching two-piece sets. Another key textural element is the use of metallic swimwear. Cutout details continue to be popular, but they are subtle and strategically placed. The must-have accessory of the season is a pair of sculptural sunglasses. The overall mood is one of pure, unadulterated holiday bliss, infused with a luxurious, modern edge. As the crisp autumn air arrives, fall 2026 ushers in a mood we call modern heritage. The undisputed star is chocolate brown. Silhouettes are defined by structure and strength. The long coat is the hero piece. A major plaid revival is underway, focusing on oversized checks. Textured fabrics like corduroy and brushed wool add tactile depth and a cozy sophistication. Footwear stands tall, with high boots, both knee-high and over-the-knee styles, as the non-negotiable accessory. It's a wardrobe for a woman who is in charge, who appreciates quality, and who draws strength from classic, enduring style. As winter descends, the fashion landscape for 2026 transforms into a realm we call futuristic warmth. This is a season defined by a compelling duality, the primal need for protection against the cold, fused with a forward-looking, optimistic vision of style. It's about creating a personal sanctuary of warmth and comfort, while simultaneously making a bold, expressive statement to the world. We're seeing a direct response to our increasingly digital lives, with textures that demand to be touched and silhouettes that command physical space. For women's wear, the centerpiece of this trend is the magnificent, oversized faux fur coat. This is not a subtle garment, it is a declaration, a cocoon of defiant glamour. Runway analysis shows a 30% increase in faux fur outerwear, driven by significant advancements in sustainable materials. These are not the faux furs of the past. Today's versions are crafted from recycled polymers, offering unparalleled softness and a deep, luxurious pile that rivals the real thing, without the ethical compromise. The silhouette is intentionally dramatic. Think dropped shoulders, wide, enveloping lapels, and a length that grazes the mid-calf, creating a powerful architectural shape. The color palette is a striking mix of deep, dark neutrals and sharp, icy accents. The foundation is built on sophisticated shades like charcoal gray, midnight navy, and rich espresso brown. These grounding colors are then electrified by flashes of digital brights. We're seeing accents of silver, which glints like frost on a window pane, and a crisp, icy blue that feels plucked from a glacial landscape. This contrast is key. It's the interplay between the organic and the artificial, the natural world and the digital frontier. The statement scarf is an essential component, evolving beyond simple knitwear. This season, it's an accessory with its own architectural integrity. Think padded, quilted, and even down-filled scarves that offer sculptural volume. As is the leather glove, but with a colorful, rebellious twist. Forget basic black. The trend is for gloves in electric blue, shocking pink, or zesty lime green. They provide a deliberate, targeted burst of color against a neutral coat, a small detail that has a massive impact. For a more formal or dramatic evening look, the opera-length glove is making a significant return, adding an element of old-world elegance to this futuristic aesthetic. To complete the look, footwear is elevated, quite literally, with platform boots. These are not just about adding height, they are about creating a solid, grounded foundation for the voluminous silhouettes above. The designs range from aggressive, chunky-soled combat styles to more refined architectural platforms in high-shine patent leather or form-fitting stretch neoprene. The key is the substantial sole, which provides a sense of empowerment and stability. The overall mood is one of bold, confident protection against the elements. It's a style that says, I am prepared, I am warm, and I am unapologetically visible. It's about finding joy and power in dressing for the cold, transforming a practical necessity into an act of self-expression. For menswear, Winter 2026 interprets futuristic warmth through a lens of sleek urban minimalism. The aesthetic is less about overt volume and more about precision, performance, and quiet confidence. It's a philosophy of less but better, where every piece is chosen for its superior function, feel, and form. This is clothing as a high-performance tool for modern life. The cornerstone of this aesthetic is the long wool coat. But this isn't your grandfather's overcoat. For 2026, the silhouette is sharpened and streamlined. We're seeing clean lines, concealed plackets, and a length that hits just below the knee for a commanding presence. Fabrics are key. Designers are favoring dense, high-performance wools and recycled cashmere blends that offer exceptional warmth without bulk. The look is sharp, linear, and impeccably tailored. The layered turtleneck is a key styling element, a versatile workhorse of the winter wardrobe. It's often used in dark monochrome outfits to create a seamless, uninterrupted line from head to toe. The focus is on fine-gauge knits, think merino wool or cashmere, that can be comfortably layered under a crew-neck sweater, a button-down shirt, or a quarter-zip knit without adding any bulk. This technique adds visual depth and a sophisticated, intellectual air to the entire look. The technical puffer jacket offers a more futuristic alternative to traditional wool. Engineered with advanced, lightweight insulation, often derived from recycled materials, these jackets provide incredible warmth-to-weight ratios. The aesthetic is moving away from high-shine finishes and towards sophisticated matte surfaces. Look for minimal hardware, heat-sealed seams, and innovative geometric quilting patterns that feel more architectural than athletic. It's the perfect fusion of cutting-edge technology and minimalist design. The sleek combat boot is the definitive choice for the season. This iteration strips the boot of any unnecessary embellishments. The silhouette is lean, the hardware is minimal, and the leathers are often polished or treated for water resistance. It's a boot that's tough enough to handle slush and snow, but refined enough to wear to the office or a restaurant. It perfectly encapsulates the blend of rugged utility and polished elegance that defines the season's menswear. Ultimately, this is a wardrobe for the modern urbanite who navigates the winter with efficiency, elegance, and an appreciation for minimalist design. It's about being perfectly equipped for the environment without sacrificing an ounce of style. It's a quiet, powerful statement of competence and sophistication. When it comes to children, Winter 2026 is all about functional play. The design philosophy is simple. Create clothing that empowers kids to experience the magic of winter safely and comfortably. This means prioritizing durability, warmth, visibility, and ease of movement above all else, but infusing it with a sense of joy and personality that kids will love. The absolute must-have item is the puffer jacket, rendered in a rainbow of bright, optimistic colors. We're talking sunshine yellow, fire engine red, and vibrant turquoise. These high-visibility hues are a key safety feature, making children easy to spot in crowded parks or during twilight hours. Retail insights show that parents are prioritizing jackets made from recycled materials with non-toxic, water-repellent coatings, blending sustainability with performance. Layering is focused on technical comfort, with an emphasis on soft, non-irritating fabrics. Thermal leggings made from moisture-wicking merino wool blends and fleece-lined hoodies are staples. These pieces are designed to trap body heat while allowing perspiration to escape, keeping kids dry and warm, whether they're building a snowman or sitting in a classroom. The goal is a simple, effective system that kids can manage themselves. Character beanies are a major trend, allowing children to express their unique personalities. From dinosaurs and unicorns to superheroes and animals, these playful accessories are a small but mighty way for kids to feel ownership over their winter look. It's a fun, affordable trend that brings a dose of imagination to an otherwise practical outfit. Finally, snow-ready boots are non-negotiable. For 2026, they are designed with functionality and ease of use as the top priority. Look for features like wide openings, large Velcro closures, or bungee cord laces that are easy for small, gloved hands to manage. A deep, rugged tread for traction on icy surfaces and guaranteed waterproof construction are essential. The best boots are the ones kids can put on and take off by themselves, fostering independence. It is a wardrobe that gives parents peace of mind, knowing their children are protected from the elements, and more importantly, it gives children the freedom to run, jump, and explore, allowing them to enjoy all the uninhibited magic that winter has to offer. We have journeyed through an entire year of future fashion. Throughout this journey, 6 powerful themes served as our compass: sustainability, gender-fluid silhouettes, smart textiles, a mix of quiet luxury and bold statement pieces, cultural fusion prints, and comfortable tailoring. These cross-season themes are the foundational pillars of modern fashion, guiding us toward a future more conscious, comfortable, and creative than ever before. When you shop, pay attention to the fabrics. Choose materials that promise longevity. For families, styling looks across ages has never been more harmonious. This vision for the future comes with a shared responsibility. To all creators, design with comfort and inclusivity at the forefront. Ultimately, 2026 is a year of inspiring possibilities, a future where style and responsibility walk hand in hand. Find joy in the art of building a wardrobe that reflects who you are. The future of fashion is bright, and it is a future we can all help create. One beautiful garment, one comfortable garment, one conscious garment at a time.